Mighty Horse Coaching and Power Word Publications present Thin Slicing the S-Bend, Part 3. The overall aim is to walk in front of the horse in single file and ask him to back up as I walk backwards. First slice, can he walk confidently between me and a safe barrier? So I've got Smokey and a fence he can't put his foot through if he goes sideways. I want to make sure he's comfortable walking in that space. If my barrier is not continuous, I need to change sides. This is the second slice. So to change sides, I ask the horse to do a U-bend, and I put a mat there so that he has a destination, and he gets a click and a treat for targeting the mat, and I just swivel myself around to the horse's other side because I want to keep the horse between me and the fence. So then I just check that he's confident walking along that fence again, and as we get to the other end of our fence, I've got another marker there, just a little box. We do a U-bend to get to the box and click and treat for that. And then I just swivel myself into position on the other side to keep the horse between me and the fence, and we walk back to the fence. So just making sure we have a confident halt, the third slice. Walking along, horse between me and the fence, ask for a halt, click and treat. Just want to make sure that's working nice and smoothly. Fourth slice, can I safely draw the horse toward me in a straight line? So we're still using the fence, and I'm just asking Smokey to draw toward me when I ask, click and treat for coming nicely. And then I'm just going to ask him to draw toward me. Some people like to use this way of just starting their horse through a U-bend or an S-bend. You want the horse to draw toward you but not crowd into you. Smokey has a crowding tendency. So we spent quite a bit of time here. Eventually I want to be able to do this with the horse behind my back. Fifth slice. Does the horse have a confident backup? So walking along and have a nice halt. Click and treat for the halt. And then I'm going to ask Smokey to back up just with a hand signal. He's actually very good at backing up. He understands that quite well. Just want checking out that that's all working properly. And then we walk off to do it again. Sixth slice. Can he confidently back up past me while I stand still? So we're walking along, we halt, and I want him to keep backing after I've stopped. So there was just very gradual introduction to it. Now we'll walk forward again. I've got a body extension there you can see in my left hand, and I want him to back up. I like to use a body extension rather than wiggling the rope. Wiggling the rope should be a last resort in my mind. So I'm asking him to move back just with body language and maybe tapping his chest with the body extension as necessary. Seventh slice. Can I safely stand with my back to the horse? Some horses have no problem with this at all, and other horses will think that, oh, your back's turned to me, I can push you around. You showed me your butt, I can give you a nip. Smokey's that sort of a horse. Boots would never dream of doing that, but Smokey wouldn't think twice about giving you a nip if he thought he could get away with it. So I'm just practicing and checking that he's okay with me standing with my back to them. Eighth slice. Can I ask him to move back as I move back while my back is to him? So I'm just getting myself organized here. I've got my body extension as well in my hand. And I just asked him to move back, and he moved back just a step. I just use sending energy out my back end, and then using chicken wing flapping, and if I need to, just tap his chest with my body extension. Click and treat when he actually moves. Doesn't take a lot at first, you just want to get the idea. There, that's better. Got several steps that time, and he's giving me a nice bit of space. Actual session time was 30 minutes, so we spent quite a while with each slice. The purpose of all this is to be safe walking through a narrow space with the horse behind me, as he will be when we navigate a U-bend or an S-bend together.